Hi there, my name is Mark Malone, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share my halftime journey with you. I started my career with Delta Airlines in IT designing systems for 5 years. I joined Lowe's in 1995 and designed systems for them for 5 years. I then moved over to marketing, where I spent the last 12 years, the last 5 as a marketing vice president. Over the course of the last 20 plus years, I attribute my success not to being a great IT guy or a great marketing guy, but to my ability to creatively solve problems and leverage opportunities to make a significant difference for our business. But while my work was very exciting and fulfilling, and I loved what I was doing, I felt like I wasn't giving God my best. My creativity, time, thought, passion, and energy went into Lowe's first, and God got my leftovers. And one day I realized that had to change. I immediately wanted to quit and become a youth pastor or anything that would get me closer to making an impact for God. It was at that time that I met Lloyd, and he set me straight. He told me that plenty of people could become youth pastors and probably do a better job than me. And you know what? He was right. He then challenged me to discover my purpose. What was it that God created me to do that no one else could do? And how could I leverage my strength, experience, and passion to make a difference for God's kingdom? After a few meetings, Lloyd helped me to craft my purpose, which was to glorify God by leveraging my innovative problem-solving skills to provide essential care for children who are dying or living without hope. With that as my purpose, we then set out to develop a few options for fulfilling that purpose. Well, in the midst of all of this, in February, Lowe's announced a voluntary separation package for all employees. For me, it was the green light from God I had been waiting on, and even though I still didn't know exactly what I would be doing, I took a step of faith and accepted the offer. Fortunately, they asked me to work 6 more months to manage through the transition. This time proved to be a great opportunity to share my story and my faith with dozens of coworkers across the organization. During that time, World Vision created a position called Chief Innovation Officer to manage the creation, research, evaluation, and development of new, large-scale revenue-generating programs that align with their mission. As I read the job description, my heart skipped a beat. I never thought I would find a role that so perfectly aligned with my passion, strengths, and mission, and at the perfect time when I would be available. So I interviewed with them, and despite not having any nonprofit experience, they hired me on my ability to create successful new programs at Lowe's. Let me tell you, I am ecstatic. For me, this was the perfect role at the perfect organization at the perfect time. I've been with World Vision now for 3 weeks, and I am absolutely loving it. I came here expecting to find people with incredible godly character, but I've been so excited to learn that they are also world-class professionals. I spent the first couple of weeks meeting the players, learning the culture, the processes, and their core strengths. Then last week, I had the opportunity to spend a week in Bangkok, Thailand at our global marketing meeting, where I learned a lot more detail about our programs and got to see how the revenue we collect gets transformed into aid in the field. It was incredible to see a global body of believers brought together and united against a common cause. After spending a week with our global team, I have been blown away by both the passion and the thinking that has gone into their ministry of caring for the children of our world, and I am so blessed to be a member of this amazing organization. This is truly a place where I can leverage everything from my past to make a difference for the future, and I am thrilled to be in the middle of God's will for my life. My prayer for all of you is that you discover God's unique purpose for your life and live it out to impact His kingdom for eternity. May God abundantly bless your journey. Thank you for letting me share my story.